because I've concluded that they are all liars. They are all criminals. They are all scammers. All scammers. Akogun, with the CBN report, that CBN circular alone has said everything, has spoken already. We don't need to belabor the issue. In fact, it is because many people just went to school, but they are educated illiterates. They don't know their left from the right. Anybody that went to school, that got good certificates, that is learned, that knows his left from right, that is not a nincompoop, so should be able to analyze that CBN circular, should be able to understand it thoroughly, and know that with that report, with that circular from the CBN, there is nothing like grant in Nigeria again. There's nothing like this kind of grant again. There is nothing like it again. It has come to a dead end. It has permanently come to a dead end. How can somebody tell you that government is involved in a grant to be disbursed to Nigeria, and the same government has come out through the CBN to dismiss them, to tell the whole world that we don't know these people, we are not involved, we don't want to, all they have been telling you, they are lies. The same government has come out already. Okay, tell me, if government want to explain anything that is financial, that is fraud, if government want to come out against such, which institution will it use? Is it not the same CBN? It's the same CBN. It's part of their responsibility, and they have done their own work thoroughly by coming out with that circular that no one should listen to them, no one should patronize them. In fact, the CBN now is even waiting for people that can collaborate with CBN to get all of them arrested and prosecuted. That is what that circular is saying. So by implications, we have gone beyond all these rhetorics, all these counter allegations, all this somebody giving voice notes and Akogun is replying, is retorting. We have gone beyond that. You don't need to we don't need to respond or react to any voice note again. You don't need it, Akogun. You don't even need to listen to them again. It is because you are listening to them that you are able to know that somebody is abusing you, somebody is cursing you. You don't need to listen to any of them again. It has been fully established that they are all scammers. The stage we are now is how to get all of them arrested. That's the stage we are now. That is the stage we are now. When they are now arrested, they will now be proving who is sending them to collect money, who they are giving money to. And even Ken Wakama that say he still has money, he will explain to people, to the authorities, where that money is coming from. So that is the stage we are now. We have gone beyond the stage of responding to voice notes. This one is abusing me. This one is cursing me. We have gone beyond that. We have gone beyond that. I'm telling you the truth because you are my friend. I'm telling you the truth. We have gone beyond that. All those people that are scamming, people that are still selling slots. The stage we are now is how to get their gas. When we get the gas will now know. We now pick up their agents. The guy will now pick up their agents when the law enforcement are on them. So that is the stage we are now. So in essence, what should be done now is that we should start compiling all their names. And the number one on that list is Bishop T. Angbara, followed by Elibo, followed by Ken Wakama, followed by Andy Bright, followed by Ngozi Israel, followed by Satan Wosu. So all of them, we should start compiling names. When we compile enough names, we now we now see how to get all of them arrested. So invariably, I know money is needed for this. So rather than people buying slots, buying more slots, I recommend that they should be using that money to support Akogun, to support all those people that want to fight for them.
Good morning, everybody. This one is a tough one. It's a tough one to swallow, and I've not seen the CBN this thing post, or if what I call it, memo, or this. I've not seen this yet. So if you have seen the CBN document, you can easily put it in the comment section, or put a link to it in the comment section, please, so that we can go through it and analyze it together to actually know what has been said and what is expected. But there's a confusion if the CBN is totally rejecting or refusing or disregarding the grant, then that means there is a really serious problem. But along the line, in some time in the past, we heard that the EFCC invited Apostle Ken and for questioning about this grant. Later, it was released. We heard about CBN inviting him again. I've been inviting him over Madam Temitope. Okay, Madam Temitope was invited because of this grant issue, and everything was sorted by EFCC. So if these things are not genuine, as we are hearing now, how come when these people were invited, at least they have to make a statement, they have to say this and that, and it will be documented. And the EFCC happen to be satisfied with their what they call it, the result of the investigation, and that was why they were released. Except if EFCC is compromised, that they have to just arrest them, or invite them, collect money, and let them go or take their share. Because Madam Temitope was saying that she was invited and she was like, they were offering her some money, and it made something like EFCC was like telling her to accept the money or something. It's been a long time, as in, I don't remember the full context of that meeting, but assuming there is an issue, it should be handled at that particular time. But no, they have not done as such. So all these things are creating confusion. And the government cannot tell us that they are not aware that this thing is going on. The FCC cannot aware, they tell us. Then there was a meeting that was held, I think, organized by one of these something freedom fighter or grant or something fighter. There was a woman that arranged it, and that they had a meeting in Abuja. And in that meeting, they invited the police, EFCC, and some top officials, lawyers, and the grant handlers. And in that meeting, Apostle Ken did not come, but he sent some of his delegates, some of the sanctuary delegates, and they were asking for evidence or proof that this thing is genuine. And what was said in that meeting was like all their documentation and everything is been, they have submitted it to the government, and the government is aware of the grant. And in that meeting, the organization for something protect, I don't really know the name, that was being held by that woman, that they are going to do their findings and investigate their part, maybe the part of government concerning this thing. And everything that Apostle did not come, but all the people that sent every question, everything was directed that everything is with the government, that they should talk to the government will verify their position. And all these things, although we didn't see the video, and I had some of the little audio, and it was stated too that all these security forces officials, at least, they are there. EFCC was mentioned too, and police, I think one of their police, maybe the IG sent somebody, and all these things. So this thing, if it's a scam, this thing is a big scam, and I believe that they cannot pull this thing off without the involvement of certain branches of the government, without some politicians, without some security forces. It's a huge thing that involves these people. And lot of money have been moving around concerning this thing. I'm not saying it's fake totally because there are some confusion in and out of this thing. Because CBN is coming out now saying that they don't know anything about it and this like that, that they want collaboration to get them arrested. At the same time, some government officials are involved in a meeting. The EFCC have investigated and let these people go. So all of them. So it's like when one side of government is saying no, another side of government is like protecting and indirectly confirming this thing is a serious issue. So although we will start looking into it, and that was why I complained that the people that went to Abuja, the people that was doing, I was that the areas that they should have gone, they neglected those areas and went to the wrong direction for information. Because if they have gone to all these IMF and other people, they will get necessary information to come and affirm to us that yes, this is the status of the legality or the originality of this thing. Because before we start looking of when to pay, we need to even know that okay, this thing does it exist? This thing is it authentic? This thing is it sure? Is it a day before we start doing this thing? So that is why we'll keep it for now. I'm sorry that I have to post this one early in the morning. I know it will not go well with many people because they will feel so confused. Like myself, I'm confused too. But what are we going to do? We will know more, and it's better to know more than to stay in denial and be denying ourselves the truth. I'm not saying this is the truth. I'm saying that at least we need to start digging to know what is actually happening. Many people are convinced, but the problem is most people that are truly convinced about this money, they themselves have invested in this thing. And they might not know the real situation of this thing, whereby they might be lied to, or they felt like the people that are at the top, they are respected, they cannot do such a thing. That was why they committed so many things. Like I said, my NGO committed a lot of money, it committed a lot of things, and he didn't charge all his subscribers to make anything extra. All he was expecting is after disbursement, they will reach out to him. And he paid his money for so many things. So now he's believing the people at the top, the people at the top of affairs concerning this grant. And that was why, out of faith, out of trust, he invested so much in this process. And he was convincing people this thing is real. He has been to Abuja, he said this thing is real. He was totally convinced that this thing is real. And because it's my NGO, some of us to believe in because we say, you have been to Abuja and you believe, and we know that he has invested money, a lot of money in this thing. So, so most of the NGOs, they might not know what is going on. So all these things is like, I don't want to talk too much about it now. It's too early. So let's just relax. But if you have access to that CBN report, please send the link in the comment section. We like to see it. We like to read it. We like to know what has been said. And some of you too, if you get access to it, you have friends and family members in CBN that you can reach out to confirm these things. We don't need, this is not the time to just sit down. If you confirm anything, send evidence, link, and all these things to me in the comment section. I will go through it and we'll see a way to elaborate on it and share it for more people to view. So thank you. Subscribe to this channel, be part of it. This is where we are to give you information about the grant that we are all expecting. We will give you, like I always say from the beginning, we give you the positive, we give you the negative, undiluted, unfiltered, so that you will know that anything that you hear from us is the way we get it. We give you the way we get it. We don't try to sugarcoat. We don't try to do anything. We give you the way we get it. And at the same time, this voice note, we are not responsible for it. We are just a medium. It's passing through us so that the world can see and everybody in the grand community can listen. That is our position. We are not standing with this and we are not standing with that. We are totally neutral, even though we are subscribers ourselves, but we try to be neutral with all our information so that we will not lead you to the wrong direction. I will not lead you to follow our opinion. We let you decide for yourself. What we just do is we present all the angles, all the information to you so that you can have enough to make your own decision. Thank you very much and see you in our next video.